Hey, good Friday morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. Got a lot of nice folks on here. Kyle Edmark. Yes, it should be getting better weather around the Traverse City area. I know it's been quite stormy in northern lower Michigan. Todd Nordoff, good morning from warm and muggy Cadillac. All right, let's get into it. There's a chance of severe thunderstorms, very quick line of severe thunderstorms in about the southeast third of the state. Let's call it Saginaw to Lansing, eastward into the Thumb, Ann Arbor, Detroit. Late afternoon and early evening, I'll show that to you. That is the last line of storms through the area for the weekend. Then we take a break Saturday, Sunday. I am watching a fairly strong, potent disturbance on Monday, so I feel that there could be a severe weather outbreak Monday afternoon and evening in the eastern part of lower Michigan. Show that to you, and we'll start to look toward the 4th of July holiday, which really looks, pretty decent. It doesn't look flawless as far as rain goes, but it looks quite nice. Let's see who else we got. Mike Stats called for good hot weather for Tim and Lisa's wedding in Holly yesterday. You were spot on. Oh, I'm gonna frame grab that spot on. Okay, so here is the severe weather outlook for this afternoon. The yellow area. That's where severe weather is possible. Then the Storm Prediction Center breaks it down. They don't have any tornado risk or hail risk in Michigan, but this yellow area, Saginaw, the Thumb, Flint, Ann Arbor, the entire Detroit area, Monroe, I guess Lansing is in it in the 5% chance of a isolated as a line of storms develops in the afternoon. So we'll start with that. Let me grab the latest high resolution rapid refresh, see if it's coming in. Yes. Okay. So here we go. And this morning, by the way, this morning's pretty robust thunderstorms across the tip of the mitt. Those will be done. And then here's that line of storms developing. So this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and then done. So basically, in the second half of the afternoon, anywhere from Kalamazoo to Lansing to Saginaw, Grand Rapids, you're probably going to be just to the northwest of the developing line of storms. You'll probably be able to watch the storms develop off to the east, and then it rolls east quickly. So in any one spot, you're talking about a half-hour thunderstorm. Remember, these severe thunderstorms only produce severe weather for about a minute or 2 or 3. It's a very quick thing. Now we go into tonight, quiet. You'll get some sleep tonight. That's been a little on the rough side in places with the thunder and lightning overnight. This is tomorrow, all through the day. Looks like it should be dry. Now, in Michigan, at this time of the year, I've found we always seem to get a little isolated thunderstorm. I think it's just Mother Nature's way of having us be wrong for one little person, one spot, but it's slightly possible tomorrow afternoon, but I would call it dry. Then to pick up with a better model for the weekend, this is the North America model. It also forecasts the line of storms this afternoon, this evening, and then we go to midday tomorrow, and it also forecasts dry weather for Saturday. And it also forecasts a line of storms coming out of Minnesota into Wisconsin, and then Sunday morning, maybe a dying quick shower. Then we pick up with our better model for the long. Oh, you can't hear me. Not sure why that would be. Let's try this. Just a second. Let's try a different microphone. Let's see if this helps out. I'm seeing a level on my microphone. Okay. All right, well, I switched microphones and let's try it over a little bit, okay? So, here's your severe weather threat for this afternoon. Sorry about that. I don't really know even what happened there. No sound. Visual, but no sound. I'm on YouTube and can hear you. Can hear you fine. A lot of people are saying no sound. Huh, that's interesting. So some are getting sound, some aren't. Have no idea why. Here's the thunderstorm threat again in the southeast. So let's try this again. Here's our short-term high-resolution radar forecast, and it shows the storms. Now, the people that couldn't hear me, are you still not able to hear me? All right, so we go into Saturday, should be dry. All right, now let's look at the European to give you a big picture. So Saturday afternoon, 6-hour rainfall, nothing. Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon into evening, nothing. And then Monday afternoon and evening, here's that line of thunderstorms that I'm concerned about. Tuesday, we go into the holiday, and it looks pretty decent. Again, we are in a pattern where you can have a clump of thunderstorms. Okay, so Beverly Paddock, you couldn't hear me, and now you can. Okay. So this is Thursday. And then here is Friday. Fourth of July. You know, climatologically, Fourth of July to me, Fourth of July to me is almost like Halloween. Halloween very rarely has been dry. It can happen, but it seems like just because it's Halloween, there's light rain showers and our first snowflakes. And 4th of July, it seems like there's just about always a clump of thunderstorms somewhere around the Great Lakes. I can remember so many 4th of Julys where they were asking if the fireworks should be shot off earlier because thunderstorms are coming at 11 or midnight or something like that. So we'll just keep an eye on it. It's certainly not a pattern where you'd get an all-day type rain. So this is 4th of July, and as we get into the holiday weekend, again, clumps of thunderstorms, but more dry weather than wet weather. Look at these temperatures. And you know, it could be my internet connection. It might be a little slow today. So let's see. Temperatures today, upper 80s to 90 degrees. And then tomorrow, we'll look for high temperatures in the 80s, low 70s far north. Sunday looks like a bake on the lake type day. Light wind, quite a bit of sunshine, highs around 90 degrees. Monday will be humid, muggy. Maybe the clouds hold the temperature out of the 90s, but the humidity will be high ahead of that line of showers and storms. And then looks beautiful. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, temperatures low to mid 80s. So we will definitely watch for a quick line of, I would call it low-end severe thunderstorms this afternoon. Ann Arbor, Detroit area. Quick as in for 15 minutes, half hour. You might want to pull over if you get caught in a storm, or definitely take cover in a solid house if you have that chance. Then we should go into a really nice weekend, and we'll watch Monday for probably like our last in this wave of storm systems. And then we go to more of a random type thunderstorm pattern. So, hey, there you have it. Thanks for joining me on the MLive morning weather update. I'm not really sure about what's happened with the audio. Everything appears to be working on my end. I switched microphones. Some of you said you could hear it. I don't really know. It seems like my internet is a little slow today, and that could be certainly the problem. So, hey, have yourselves a great weekend. I'm meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update.